What is up, people? It's an exciting day for mankind. PixelJunk Monsters 2 is launching. It's already out in Japan as I make this, but this is the American demo. I'm just going to play a bit. And I've got to hurry because I've only got 15 minutes since I'm just doing this directly from my PS4. Okay, play. So I made this video once already and my mic wasn't working properly, so here we go again. This is the only level that's playable. You can choose fun, which is easier, or tricky, which is a little bit more difficult. You want to get the rainbow, save all the chibis, and then you later will use those rainbows to access later levels and stuff in the game. One thing I'm pretty sure about with this is no matter how much you play the demo, once you download the real game, you have to start from zero again. So don't be like me and play a whole bunch of the demo collecting whatever they're called, like coins and stuff, because they're not going to be useful later on. So at the beginning of a stage, it shows you kind of which way the monsters are going to go, the path they're going to take, but they deviate from that sometimes more in other stages, in some stages more than others. So it's a guideline, okay? So here we are. Let's do this. Gotta protect the chibis. Ready, go! This game is very, very similar to the first one, obviously. But there are some notable differences. Some are good, some I think are not so good. And I will try to talk about them and play at the same time, but I'm getting the buttons confused because I go back and forth between playing games where the circle is go and X is go because I use a Japanese PlayStation. Anyway, I'll start with the bad because it's fairly minor, and then I'll mostly focus on the good stuff. And bad is, it's my opinion. I'm biased because the original game is my favorite game of all time. Some things that game would allow you to do, I'm mostly talking about the Vita version because that's the most complete one. It also came out on the Wii U. I guess that's actually maybe the best one because it allows you to just touch the little hut over here to unlock towers, but that's talking about the first game too much. Okay, flying things en route. Here we go. We'll build an anti-air gun, and that only can shoot the airborne monsters. Can't do anything to the stuff that's on the ground. Wait, are they taking a different path? So they're not going to go the way that they just showed. I guess maybe that little thing they're just showing what the first wave of monsters is going to do, and after that you just kind of have to watch the whole screen, and that gets back to what I wanted to say. You can't see the whole screen. You can only see as much as you can, do this with the right analog stick, and depending on where you're standing, you can only see, a certain distance past where your character is, and I don't like that. But that might be something they did just to make the game more challenging, or just to make it a different kind of challenge. I don't think it's necessarily, like I said, bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I prefer to be able to see everything. Another thing I prefer is to have one tree make one tower. And in this one, you highlight one tree, but then when you build the tower, it uses sometimes 2, sometimes 3, I think even sometimes 4, I'm not really sure. Like if you're trying to plan out your strategy, right? And you want us to be like, okay, I want this tree to be a, I don't know, an ice cannon, and I want this to be a fire cannon, and I want this to be a bow and arrow, or something like that. You want to know, how many trees you can use and stuff like that. And you're not able to do that, but I think you get a feel for it, right? Like, for example, let's see. See, I lost 3 trees that time, and I didn't really know for sure which ones are going to go. I need to pay more attention, though, so let's see. We'll try it again. Okay, it does show you. It's highlighting those 4 trees, so you're going to lose all 4. So there you go. I get so into the game, sometimes I don't notice little cues like that. So that's good. Now I know that. So you just got to pay a little bit more attention. And when you're trying to get the coins, because it's all 3D now, it's easier to lose them in the trees. And, oh, look at that, I just ran into a little dude. So, when you're running around, sometimes it helps to do this, go into, not first person, but it's kind of third person mode. I think it's called cinema mode. It's really neat, but I don't know how useful it is. It's just a really cool touch that they've added to it. Definitely could not do this in the first game. But another cool thing, these guys are pretty big, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'll try it. Go up to a high point. Actually, see this little ball? I won't be able to use it on this level, but if it were pointed this way, I could push it, Oh, I can still push it like that, and it goes down and, you know, does some damage, but it was pointed the wrong way, so kind of useless. Let's see if I can... Oops, wrong button again. I want to jump on him. Oh, I did it. But yeah, I pretty much always play like this, but I really do like that you can shift back and forth, you know, between the perspectives. That's cool. What else? Oh, so let's see. Okay, that has a little bit of yellow, that has a little more, that has a lot. Right, so let's dance on that. You have to get near the towers to see what their level is for upgrading them, which you do, right, by dancing. Shake your booty. Right? And that's okay, but in the previous version or versions, you could push a button and it would show you all the upgrade levels of all the towers simultaneously while showing you the whole screen as well. So you could plan out your strategy, I would say, more easily and efficiently. Right? Because I could be like, okay, I want to put these towers way over there on that side of the screen, but right now I'll dance on this one, and it's a lot harder to do that now. And again, maybe they made this game that way just to make it a different kind of challenge. And I'm biased, so I don't want to complain about it too much. I'll just say it's preference at this point. And I'm, again, not good at talking and doing stuff at the same time, so where are they even going? I don't know what the buttons do. If I'm talking and can't remember which is which. It's only 2 buttons and I can't handle it. Okay, X. It says X right on there, duh. Alright, I'll build another one of those. So normally when I'm playing the game to get a higher score, I try to be a little bit more stingy, like with how much money I use and what towers I build and things like that, but because I'm talking and playing at the same time, I just want to clear the thing. And even then, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through the whole level, because I have a 15-minute time limit on the PS4. So let's go ahead and just upgrade this. Totally a waste, like I wouldn't normally do that, because I can just go over here and build some bow and arrow action, which I'm still going to probably... Maybe I won't need to do that, but I'll do it anyway. And as you progress through the game, you unlock more towers and... Let's see, another new thing about this game is you can go up to this little dude here and buy little bombs and stuff like that, but I'm not going to spend time on that because it will make it so that I can't finish this level before the 15 minutes. I might not anyway. And if I don't, I apologize. But I just wanted to show what it's like. Obviously, you can, if you have a PS4 or a Switch, it's on the Switch as well, you can download the demo and try it for yourself. There are benefits to both. I'm pretty sure the PS4 one's going to have trophies, which is fun. It just adds a little bit more to the game. And the Switch one, though, you've got the portable thing happening, and you will be able to pull the controllers off and play 2-player right there. Just the one little controller Joy-Con is enough to play this, so that's pretty cool. Pretty excited about this. Pretty excited about all the games I'm playing right now, and I can't find time to play them all. Playing Reverie and Saturday Morning RPG and God of War as well as this, and yeah, there's just no time. Okay, so no more flying monsters coming, so we'll get rid of that. Get some coins. If it had leveled up more, it would also drop a gem, and the gems, as I showed you, can be used to upgrade. Also, later on, you need gems as well as money to build certain kinds of towers. But yeah, it's very, very similar to the first one. It adds a lot and it takes a little bit away, so it's its own creature, and I love it. I love it. But if I had my way, I would have a patch added that allows me to zoom out and see the whole screen while I'm playing, and also to be able to see the upgrade levels on all the stuff at once. But other than those two things, especially the zooming out thing, I don't really have a lot of complaints. I'm pretty happy with it, and the more I play it, the more I kind of get a feel for it. Like, I just only a few minutes ago noticed that you can actually see how many trees are going to be used for a given tower, so that's nice. I want to get this over with, so let's just do that. And that one, see, I didn't even know that that was so close to upgrading, because I couldn't see it. I was like an inch too far away from it. and you want to, you know, get the coins before the wave is over so you can collect more interest. I felt like, definitely the first game does a better job of explaining all the ins and outs of what's happening. Even like the upgrades are certain color coordination. I can't talk. Like, I still remember the green, yellow, red, purple, black tower upgrade progression in the last game, and I don't understand why they got rid of that, because this is a game that the people who loved the first game are going to buy. And I mean, it's not a huge thing, but now it's like, it's just different, right? And I guess that's okay, but I just feel like that's one of those things, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. I was pretty happy with the way it was before. I do like this sort of dial upgrade. Before it was sort of just a meter like these monsters have above their heads for when you're upgrading a tower. Let's see if I can get this done. Die. Now I'm just trying to kill him before my recording time runs out. And again, I was talking, so I didn't even think about the fact that I need to be doing that. It's pretty funny that all of a sudden the Tiki Man can actually do attacks. Pretty useless attacks, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can. Die, 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 quickly die. Okay, cool. So this video is gonna end any minute now. I didn't set a timer, but thanks for watching. I definitely recommend you try this game out. Oh, I went straight to the results screen, or no, I didn't. Okay. Give it a chance, and it might not look like that much, but this game has taken, I keep pushing on a button, hundreds of hours of my life, and I don't regret it. So, PixelJunk Monsters 2, available on PC, as well as PS4 and Switch. This has been Soft Otaku, playing poorly, multitasking poorly, and forgetting which button is which. Thanks for watching. Love you, bye. There are some load screens in this game that are not super short, I will say that, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so you unlock that, then the 2 I think comes up over here, and as you move through the game you get more rainbows, and this will say, well, you need so many rainbows to pass this point, and that's what you do. Also here you can buy masks and shields, but as far as I can tell, they don't actually do anything, really. And they don't look that different. They're more like just collectibles for the completionist kind of thing, but I could be wrong. I haven't, had a chance to play the full game that much. But it's one more thing. I pushed the wrong button again. I say goodbye, but I'm still recording. I'm tricky like that. I don't know if an option to run will come later in the game or not. In the earlier game on the PS3, you could unlock that as you progress, and you hold down I think it was the square button, and then your character could run faster. I want to say no, because I think one of those little fruits that you can eat a fruit and it sets your back on fire and it makes you fast, like the fast monsters. Another thing is the ice cannon now can actually freeze you as well if you get too close to it, so that's something different. Alright, gotta go. Thanks again. Bye.